The BBL Effect, a story by Echoheart. You know, sometimes the things we do to feel beautiful come with a price far too heavy to bear. This is the story of Amara Okoye, a woman who just wanted to look perfect for her wedding. She never imagined that a single choice would change her body, her love, and her soul forever. Amara was a 29-year-old nail technician in Lagos, full of life and love. Her fiancé, Tund, adored her, but deep down, Amara felt she needed more before walking down the aisle. One evening, while scrolling through Instagram, she saw a post from Sapphire Banks, a glamorous influencer with millions of followers. Sapphire was raving about a surgeon known as Dr. Kean Powers, claiming he could transform your body into the masterpiece you've always dreamed of. The before and after photos were unbelievable. Her heart raced. This is it, she thought. This will be my wedding gift to Tund. The clinic was in an upscale part of the city, but the moment Amara stepped in, something felt off. The walls were spotless, almost too spotless, like no one had ever truly lived in this space. The receptionist, a pale woman named Miss Nyla, smiled too wide, her teeth unnaturally even. When Dr. Powers appeared, he didn't introduce himself with a handshake. Instead, he simply stared at Amara for a few seconds, as though studying her energy rather than her face. Amara ignored the unease in her stomach. She signed the papers. She wanted the transformation. The anesthesia hit her in waves, pulling her under, but she never fully lost consciousness. Somewhere between dreams and reality, she heard whispering in a language she didn't recognize, and then laughter. She tried to open her eyes, but could only catch a glimpse. Dr. Powers and Miss Nyla standing over her, not wearing masks, and their faces didn't look entirely human. Days after the surgery, Amara admired her new curves in the mirror. The results were perfect, too perfect, but soon the changes became bizarre. It started with a dull ache in her lower back. One morning, she woke up to find a small, bony protrusion pushing against her skin. Within days, it grew into something undeniable, a tail. At night, nightmares plagued her, visions of shadowy figures drinking light from human bodies. She'd wake up drenched in sweat, her heart pounding. One afternoon, overwhelmed by an unshakable thirst, she drank glass after glass of water. It wasn't enough. She ended up finishing an entire water tank. Moments later, her body swelled painfully, her skin tight and burning. Tund's mother walked in, saw her, and screamed. The next day, the wedding was called off. Desperate, Amara called Sapphire, the influencer who had recommended Dr. Powers. But Sapphire's cheerful tone cracked when she realized who was on the line. She confessed Dr. Powers had paid her to promote his clinic. And now he was gone, disappeared. Amara refused to give up. With the help of Amanda, Tund's cousin and a journalist, she tracked Dr. Powers to an abandoned villa outside the city. Inside, the air was thick and cold. And then she saw him. Dr. Powers smiled, revealing sharp, needle-like teeth. He explained in a voice that was almost a hiss. He and Miss Nyla were not from this world. They used surgeries to implant conduits into human bodies, allowing them to harvest energy over time. And Amara? She was now one of their connected hosts. Amanda created a distraction, giving Amara just enough time to run. She remembered sprinting into the night, the sound of Dr. Powers' laughter echoing behind her. When she woke again, months had passed. She was lying in a small apartment, sunlight streaming in, but something was wrong. Her reflection in the mirror nearly made her collapse. Her eyes were pitch black, her skin pale as marble, her ears long and sharp, her fingers stretched and thin. She wasn't fully human anymore. Amara's story remains a mystery. Some say she lives in the shadows now, avoiding mirrors. Others claim they've seen her at night, walking along empty streets, her black eyes glowing faintly in the dark. And as for Dr. Powers, no one has found him. Remember, beauty fades, but the price you pay to keep it might never let you go.